So you wanna be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode, I'm gonna say 12 of Pimp My Car. I'm pretty sure it's 12, I could be wrong, it could be 13 or 11. But yeah, episode 12 of Pimp My Car, and today we have Marcus Bennett. His name is right there, Marcus Bennett, the future Marcus Bennett. And this guy was submitted in, like, right at the very start when I first put up the video saying please submit cars for a new series I'm going to start. This guy was submitted, and when I first seen him I was like, I don't know what to do with this guy. And you know, as I've went along and got more and more cars, you know, there is that always that point where I've seen all the cars that have been submitted and I'm like, I've got none where I really know what to do with. So I go back down to the bottom and go up the list again until I see one that I think I know something I could do with. And that was the case with this guy, because first glances, I didn't know what to do with this guy. You know, it says Bennett on the back, and you know, he doesn't have any sort of gimmick or anything. It's just this guy. Is my phone seriously ringing? Oh my god, it is. Look at that. There should be a phone ring counter on my videos where every time the phone rings, you know, there's a little ding with the phone counter in the bottom corner or something. Anyway, yeah, this was one of the guys that was very first submitted and I didn't know what to do with him, so you know, I've come back to him now and I think I've got an idea at hand, and I guess I'll go down a list of things that I like to things I don't. So we'll start the face morph. Of course he's done face morph, yeah, you know, the eyes and the nose especially. He's got a huge nose. Look at that thing, boy. And stuff like that, you know, he has got a good face morph. I like the guy. And the hairstyle that he's picked, I hope this doesn't sound racist or anything like that, but this is the stereotypical black guy haircut. This hairstyle would never work on a white guy. It just wouldn't. This hairstyle is used for all black cars everywhere. This is the hairstyle, the go-to hairstyle. So that's a bit typical, but you know, it works. Well, of course it works. But yeah, I like the face morph. I like the beard type that he's used, and even the hairstyle I guess is alright. So that's all good. I like that. Now going, whoa, that's very zoomed in. I meant to do this. But the body morph, it is just the default body morph for size 6. It's the default size 6 body morph. And I could tell that it was the default one because I've seen it so many times before. So he has that bit of a pudgy belly going on there. The abs are so wide and stuff. And, you know, I guess the body morph, it's fine because he hasn't used the default one, I guess. But, you know, at least still changed a bit, you know. But, yeah, that's that. The Undertaker tattoos, they're recognizable straight away. As soon as you see that and you do a quick spin, you're like, yeah, that's Taker's tattoos. Especially because the one on the back of his neck, I don't think anyone would actually have that tattoo. Because honestly, who wants a dancing skeleton on the back of the neck apart from Taker? And even then he had long hair to cover it, but yeah. You know, there is a foolproof way to just get rid of the cars designs that you don't like. You get a design like this, that'll do. And you bring it around, drag it around, bring it around town, and that's the cutoff point. Well, you know, you get one for the body, you get one for the head, whatever, but you cover it up just like that. This isn't going to be perfect, but get the right colour here, which is around about there. Shade it up a bit more. That's too much. We need to change the colour again. Oh, find it, nearly there. That's nearly it. There, a little bit darker maybe. Okay, that's not perfect, but you know, just find the right colour. Wow, that didn't work. Alright, that didn't even work. But yeah, it's got the Undertaker tattoo and stuff. It would work, but you can't get rid of the head bit because it counts as an arm tattoo. But yeah, you know, that's, you know, Taker tattoos, make your own. This armband thing, even though it's a good idea to have like an armband because it's something unique, I guess, with the gloves. The default design is used exactly the same thing on the kick pads as well. which is just a default design, and he's used the same thing on his trunks on the front, which even though it looks nothing like what it does on the kick pads because it's so small, you know, the design on the trunks, it just looks weird. But yeah, the trunks design though, the 2 stars on the front, the Bennett on the back, that is fine. Not sure about the design in the middle and the design on the armband, but the gloves are fine, the armband is fine, maybe with a better design that could be better. And the kick pads, they are fine, but a better design would look better on this guy. But the colour scheme and stuff, it's all good, and yeah, that's all I've got to say about this, guys, so I will be back in a second with the pimped out call. Boom! So here we are, the pimped out Marcus Bennett, and bam, 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 bam. Look at this guy, look at how swanky this guy looks. So again, we'll just go down from the top to bottom, and I'll say about the things that have changed. So face morph I did keep the same, but out of these little like razor shaves to the side of the head and the star on the other side, I don't know why, I just thought, you know, mix it up a bit, have something unique. Unique hairstyling, is having that whole David Otunga thing that he did when he first started with the different hairstyles each week. So, you know, I've got the razor shaves, got the star, all good, and that's the only thing I changed to the face. I made his hair slightly lighter as well because the one that he had was like pitch black. But going down the tattoos, I have custom sleeve tattoo here. As you can see, that took me a while to do, and even the one at the top of the other arm is custom design again and different from this arm. And then you can see the armband, I decided let's not go with the design at all, let's just write his name. So we have Bennett there, his name, Marcus Bennett with the 2 stripe lines there. All good. Now the trunks, I did switch them up, I still got the 2 stars, but the stars are different of course. Got the camo, the black and grey camo, and on the back we have a completely different design. He's got more stars, 4 stars on the back with his name Bennett there again. And yeah, this design didn't take me too long to do. I just used the same trunks outline that I did in the last episode and made this design instead of like an actual outline of the trunks. I just used it to make sure that the lines like there are cut off perfect at the right points and stuff. So that is what I've got on the back of the trunks. Now spin them around and go down to the kick pads now. I do use the same design that I used on the back of the trunks, just without the Bennett name. And then on the back I have like a lace up boots type design on the back, and that's what I've got. That is what I've got, and I really like this guy. Now I don't even know why. I think it's just because of the time and effort that I put into making the designs for the paint tools and stuff, especially the sleeve tattoos. But I really like this car. It's definitely one of the favourites that I've done so far, and yeah, that's him. That is Marcus Bennett. So I guess we will go to the paint tools now. So here we are at the paint tools, and I guess I'll just go through them. So I started with this one. Of course, I did use the outline design that I have here for the back of the trunks. See, there you can see I cut it off exactly at the right points, so then it fit perfect and stuff. So that is the design that I've got in the back of the trunks. It is quite a complicated design. You know, I started by just doing these lines on the side, and then this stripy design at the bottom, and then I was like, what else could I put? So I did the 4 stars because I remembered he had stars on the front of his design, so I did that. And then this middle section here, I actually had something completely different. I had like a tribal design here, but it looked bad, and I know it looked bad, so I changed it, and I was like, what else can I put here? So I decided, let's just do another little outliney type zigzaggy design. So I did that, and that was the design I was going to have. And then I went on to do this. I made the Ben, and then after that I did the Et, because it didn't all fit in one paint tool. So yeah, the only thing that's different apart from like block capital letters is the fact that I've got this little bit on the side here of the ends. But yeah, the ends are exactly the same. After I did the one N, I just copied it and put it next to it. The same for the E's on the Et, and the T's are also exactly the same because I just copied the letter on there. So I did Ben Et, and that is completely separate for the design that is on the back of the trunks because I didn't add it to this design, as you can see. Next thing after that, I did this star with all the shading, which took me a while. Now it's quite easy to do actually. You do the white outline of the star like you would start with, and then a fill coloured black, and as you can see, the main colour, the very first inside colour is black. And then after that, I got the colour here, and we'll look at the colour. It's shade 40, so it's just complete black, but shade 40. And what you do is you do an outline. So I did the outline again, and then after I did the outline, I went up a little bit. I went up 10 and did another outline, and then I went up, I think it was 5 after that. Was it 5? Yeah, 55. Oh, and then I did that outline, and then even a little further after that, went up again. I think it was another 5, was it? Yeah, 60, and kept doing that all the way until it was fully filled. And that's how you get a good shading technique, and that looks good. That is a good shading technique, because even here you can see the lines slightly, but it's not enough to give it away. And especially on a car, you can't see the lines at all. It just looks like a shade, like a fade in type thing, which is what I use on the front of the trunks. So that doesn't take long. You know, it is a good design, especially the fade in technique, because you can do it for any shape really. You could do like a let's just completely scrap this for a second. Like if I did like if I was doing kick pads, and that is far too close in. Like if I have just that as the kick pads, yeah, and then I got, I don't know, what colour should I start with? If I got green or something, yeah, and then I fill coloured this in, went from the bottom, and you know, I got a line here, and I decide, okay, I want to go all the way through the spectrum, so I would go along like 5 or something here, like that, and then just draw a line. So, and then just keep doing that all the way along until you can see a noticeable difference here. You can already start to see there's a little bit of a fade here, and then you just keep doing this all the way up, and at the end you'll have like a rainbow of effect all the way up the back of the design there. And that's how you do fades. The fades are really easy. But anyway, after that I did the back of the kick pad design. Actually, like, even though there is the 3 straps here, I had a 4th one down here, but it didn't wrap all the way around the design, so I had to delete that one and just use the 3 straps here. But again, that's a simple-ish design, and again, I just used that for the front of the design, so I already knew what I was going to have on the front. But after that, I started on the tattoos. Now this one is the one that I've got on top of the armband on the right arm, but I did originally have it on the left arm because I would decide on whether I should just use the same design twice, like flip it, so this would be the top here. So then you couldn't really notice that I used the same design, since this is really small on top of the left arm, on top of the right arm. But I did this anyway. I just did from the corner, I did this weird design thing and then flipped it each way. And that is what I've got on the top of the left arm. The right arm, it's the right arm. God, get it right. And then after that, I did this complicated one, where I actually went from the top corner and worked my way down. It doesn't really make any difference. I could have just started here again and then flipped it whichever way. But I started from here, and there's the little things here that you can see. Like I've got a little squiggly design, because what I do is I make shapes. Like this corner here, let's say I was going to add to the design here. I would do this, I would do something like this here, and let's go all the way up like that, and then fill colour in, and then I would just use the rubber tool and make little patterns here like that all the way through. And that is how I do tattoos most of the time, especially for sleeves, which is exactly what I've done here. As you can see, these are just little squiggly lines where I've literally just done this and then squiggled around and stuff, and that's how I get the weird little pin tool designs, which I use. But we're not going to have that. Let's delete all that. Like, I've went too far. Anyway, that is the pin tool design. I can just quickly wipe that away. Oh, I've went into the design slightly. Oh well. But yeah, that's it. That's the design. You know, there's little things here and there. Like I've got the B here for Bennett. I've got a little swirly thing. Got this little circle that I just didn't bother cutting out. Little zigzaggy designs, little just dots all over the place, and together it looks good on the arm. And it works. It works really well, and I really like it. So that is the right arm. The left arm tattoo. Why am I getting the arms mixed up? Anyway, after that, the only thing I needed was the armband, and I really didn't know what to do, so I decided, let's just make Bennett. So, as you can see, yeah, Bennett is all on one pin tool, and it's not for this one. But I decided, let's just import it in and squeeze it all in, which worked, and the lettering still looks good. And I decided, let's just put 2 lines. Why not? There needs to be something else other than his name. So I put the 2 lines, and it looks good on the armband. I like it. So, you know, these are difficult paint tools because I've, of course, done the 2 arm sleeves. And this one's pretty difficult. And then, of course, lettering is always difficult. Everyone always has issues with lettering. But anyway, let's get to the matchup screen. So here we are at the matchup screen. And, of course, you can see quite obvious differences. The hair, you can see the star design and the little phase razor type design in the side there. You can see that. The tattoos, of course, completely different, and even the armband where it says Bennett is different to the original. For whatever reason, I don't know if this is just me that can see this, but the eyes on the original, they seem darker, like around the eye area. Is that just me? Is that just me? It looks like he's got like darker around the eyes. I think that might just be me. I'm not sure on that. And then the lips on mine look different. He might use lipstick. I didn't check if he did, but mine's just the normal one, I think. Or was I the one who used lipstick and he didn't? I don't know. Someone used lipstick, but the lips are them as well. But them are the only differences that you can see here. So let's get into the match. So here we are in the match. Marcus Bennett versus Marcus Bennett. So let's have a quick look here. Well, you can see, so from the front, the designs on the trunk, well, everything's different, you can see that, especially matched up. The colour scheme is, of course, exactly the same. We have the greys and blacks and whites, but the designs overall are completely different. Like from the back here, you can see the trunks design, the everything, all the designs completely different. And yeah, I don't know which I can't even get my words out. Which CAW do you like better? Do you like the original, or do you like the new and improved pimped version? The pimped version. I should start saying that, because by saying it's improved kind of like says that it's better. So which one do you like better? Do you like the original or the pimped version? Leave a comment saying which one you prefer. But I do prefer the one I've made here. It's like I always say in all of my Pimp My CAW videos, a simple paint tool design is better than no paint tool design. And even though there is some people who can make a good design out of the default designs, they will always look default. You know, they will always look default either way. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So, you know, practice paint tool. It will be worth your while to make your CAWs 10 times better. Start with something simple and work your way up to the big leagues with the big stuff. Yeah, you know, it's always good. But this guy did not work on a moveset at all. This is R-Truth's moveset that he uses here. What is this? He's nowhere near me. Oh, okay, launch across the ring. All right, but this is just R-Truth's moveset. So, I don't know. He did change one finisher. He changed R-Truth's one of his finishers to the pile driver, and that was it. So, you know, I might change up his moveset slightly, but, you know, if you're gonna submit a CAW, oh yeah, that taunt as well. I changed that taunt just because I felt like it. But apart from that, this whole moveset is R-Truth's moveset. But if you're gonna submit a CAW, please just make a moveset. You know, I don't want to have to go through and change a load of things that don't make sense. Like this guy, a lot of these moves are fine for this guy, but some of them is just like, it's just R-Truth's moveset, you know. So whatever. Just, you know, if you're gonna submit a CAW for this series, then make a moveset, please, and don't have it something ridiculous. Like if you're making a 6'8" guy, don't have him doing corkscrew moonsaults and all this jazz that just wouldn't make sense. You know, make him do power moves and stuff, being the big guy. Like, you don't see Carly doing moonsaults off the top rope and stuff like that, so big guys shouldn't be doing that. And smaller guys shouldn't be doing, like, big power moves as well. You know, just think about it. Think about the size of your guy and what he should look like he should be doing. And, yeah, stick with that. But we both have signatures right now. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's the twirl. The twirly twirl. He's going to go for a pin off that? Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, if I missed that, that would have been it already. Oh, pile driver time! There we go. Already, wow. The momentum in this is building quick. I don't know why. There's a pile driver. He's hardly here to kick out at 2. 1, 2, kick out! There. Called it. Oh, I'm just surprised he didn't reverse the finisher because normally the AI likes to do that. Oh my god, yawn. Yawn. Oh. And also when I was making the trunks designs for the car, when I put them on, the stars and then the back of the trunks, I felt like something was missing because it was very plain. And just the slight camouflage, the grey camouflage, it makes the design look better. Like you can see, if you turned around, oh my god, turn around, there. Like you can see the grey camouflage quite clearly. And it does give that little extra something compared to just like pitch blackness on the design. But oh, what a move. Do a little jig, wiggle, yeah, oh, and way up. I'm going to get pile driver because of that. No, let's get reversed. Let's get reversed. Ah. Oh, crunch. Alright, let's go to the top. One of R-Truth's moves, this one that I'm about to do here. Oh, that flippy flip. I never see R-Truth doing that. I can't remember the last time I've seen R-Truth do that, but there's the what's up. He's going to go for the finish. Ah! No, too late. He's going to go for the pile driver. Dong. That could be it. Could be out of it. Oh, I should have used resiliency. Yeah, that's it. He won. But the design, like the tattoo sleeves, took me so long to do. They took probably an hour combined to do both of them. So, you know. Don't think that because the design doesn't look good after the first 5 minutes that you're not good at paint tools. Just stick with it, you know. And eventually, it'll get better. It will get better with practice. Practice makes better. Practice does not make perfect because no one is perfect at anything. But practice makes better, and the more that you practice, the better that you'll become at something. I kind of lost track there, but you get the idea. But that is going to be it for this episode. If you want to submit a call for the series, then there will be a little short video clip in a second on how to do so I can find your calls and maybe pimp them out for an episode of this. But that is going to be it. Please like up the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.